Welcome to Whining with Joe, all about fermentation. Today we're going to talk about fermentation. Welcome to 7th Blend, here with Joe Hurliman at Herzog Wine Cellars. Been about 2 weeks now since we brought in our last grapes. We have 6 different tanks fermenting away in the cellar. That's yeast fermentation. So I thought since it's end of harvest, we haven't discussed fermentation, I would take a few moments and talk about it. Wine fermentation, that's the conversion, the anaerobic conversion without air of glucose and fructose into alcohol, CO2, and also heat. So when we first get the grapes in, we press them if it's a white grape, and we come up with a juice that's basically this clarity. We go ahead and add yeast. During the fermentation process, the yeast start to grow and they produce quite a bit of turbidity. So now they're actually consuming the glucose and fructose in this particular sample. That fermentation is going to occur for a white at about 45 to 55 degrees Fahrenheit here at Herzog. If we were doing a red wine, we would have the skins, seeds, and pulp with the juice because all the color in a red wine comes from the inside of the skins. That fermentation would be about 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Late harvest, and those are the 6 wines we have fermenting right now in the cellar. Those would be at about 35 degrees Fahrenheit, and that could take 2 to 3 months. We want to really ferment them slowly, capturing all the beautiful fruit components. So, very important to remember here as a safety tip, when you have a wine that's vigorously fermenting like this, remember your PPE. I want to show you something. That you don't want to take your, now this is a plastic bottle, safety first. And you don't want to take your bottle and if this was a glass bottle, could have exploded. So this is all the dissolved CO2 that the yeast are producing in the actual wine process, the winemaking process. Remember, wine yeast consumes glucose and fructose, produces ethanol, the alcohol, CO2, and heat. So thank you for joining me here, 7th Blend, talking about